Okay, last video I talked about excuses, right? Excuses for not eating healthy. In this video, we're gonna go back to it and talk about top excuses you're making for yourself for not exercising, not working out. Now, you know who you are. You know that you're making excuses. We've all been there, right? But what happens is the issue, you keep making excuses for yourself consistently. That's why you're not seeing results. That's why you're not working out. That's why you're not eating healthy. So if you are someone who makes excuses for themselves, please watch this video because I'm gonna go over 7 excuses that you're probably making as to why you're not exercising. And I'm also gonna discuss ways to beat these solutions and beat these excuses. Now, before we jump into that, guys, this is Butch from Fitness Psychology, where I'm gonna discuss all topics, mindset, nutrition, and fitness, because these are the lifestyle habits you need to build in order to become a more confident and a healthier you. So again, please subscribe, and then let's go ahead and jump right into on the top 7 excuses you're giving yourself for not exercising. I love it too. When I was working in the gyms, also a side note here, so many excuses we're always made as to why you're gaining weight or why you're not working out. And I would always just think in the back of my mind is, you're giving yourself excuses because you don't actually want the goal at the moment. You don't actually want to gain muscle. You don't actually want to lose weight. That's why you keep giving yourself excuses. Because if you truly wanted it, if you truly wanted whatever the goal was, there's no excuse, right? There's no excuse. You would push past it and you would achieve the outcome. So I always just found that fascinating how people would just give themselves excuses. And I'm guilty. I really am. I'm guilty myself here. I'm not perfect and I never will be. All right, the first excuse here that we're gonna talk about is a lack of time. And this one's great. This could be an excuse for literally everything probably, but it's a lack of time you're giving yourself as an excuse for not working out. Let's go ahead and shift the mindset here for a minute, right? Okay, you think you might need 60 minutes, 90 minutes to work out. Well, that may be true. Did you ever think about what you can do in just 5 minutes, 10 minutes? You probably haven't. If that's the case, no big deal. Remember, even if you can do just 5 minutes, 10 minutes of push-ups, burpees, sit-ups, squats, that's accomplishing something, and you'll feel good about doing that. You'll feel confident and you'll feel happy and satisfied with yourself. We're not looking for perfection here. That's not the idea here, because you're never gonna be perfect and no one ever will be. However, though, you should make it a priority to fit in a workout here at some capacity. Even again, if it's 5 minutes, you are still doing something that is better than nothing. And also too is, if you really want this, again, if you really want this, you're gonna find the time. So another solution could be, instead of maybe doing the 5 to 10 minutes, whatever, get up early and work out. Or make sure you do it late in the afternoon, whatever the case is, but find the time to work out. If you truly want to gain muscle, if you truly want to work on that confidence and get healthy, find the time, guys. Okay, the second excuse you're giving yourself for not working out is a lack of motivation. What's interesting about the fitness industry and fitness influencers is they always seem motivated. And while that could be the case, right? You're not always gonna be motivated 100% of the time. That's just not in the cards. That's not realistic. With fitness psychology, I wanna be realistic with you guys. You're not gonna be motivated to work out. I'm not motivated to work out. Still, that's not gonna deter me from accomplishing my goals, from not exercising. So you have a lack of motivation, and that's why you're not working out. You're telling yourself, well, I don't feel motivated today. I had a bad day at work. Something personal in my life happened that upset me. That's gonna happen to all of us all the time. If you should check out my other video about discipline, you gotta have the discipline to work out. And if you're struggling in that department, find someone that's gonna keep you accountable. A lot of people like to work out and have a workout buddy. Do that, and that will help you to get moving, get exercising. Find someone who's gonna help you out in that area. You can always ask me to help you be accountable. I would love to. All right, the third reason you're giving yourself for not exercising is you are afraid of injuring yourself. I understand. You have to go to the gym and lift just heavy iron, right? Lift all this iron to gain muscle, or you have to run really fast on the treadmill to lose weight. You're afraid of injuring yourself. You're gonna have to get over it. And also too is make sure, you don't have to do anything crazy. We just wanna start exercising. We just wanna make this a lifestyle habit. That's the goal here. You don't have to worry about lifting really heavy just yet. Build up your fitness level here. And when you do that, then you can go ahead and do more complex movements. But you're afraid of injuring yourself. There's so many alternatives, by the way, too, if you have a bad shoulder, back, knees. There's so many ways to get over that. But it's your fear of injuring yourself is the reason why you are afraid to, or you're not going to exercise. And again, use resources. Ask someone to help you out if you're unsure of what to do, if you have a problem area with your body. All right, the fourth reason as to why you're giving yourself the excuse to not exercise is the cost of all this. This one's great. When I used to work in gyms and I had to sit down and do consultations with members or non-members, one of the main always just the objections I would get is the cost. You think it's too expensive to join a gym. You think it's too expensive to eat healthy. You think it's too expensive to get personal training. And I gotta be honest, I disagree with that philosophy. Here's why. If you are truly invested in yourself, invested in getting confident, getting healthy, all this stuff is worth it. Because since you're investing into a gym, you are investing in your health. And over the course of several years, you are going to get healthy and you don't have to worry about having, medical conditions or anything way down the road. So to me, it's worth it. It's worth the investment of joining a gym. It's worth the investment of doing personal training. It's worth the investment of eating healthy. With this one, just the simple solution is you're not thinking that deep. You got to think more complex here about yourself. And a lot of people are afraid to do that, I've noticed. But the cost, you spend so much money on streaming services. You spend so much money on shopping. So you don't want to join a gym for $30 a month. Come on now. All right, the fifth excuse that you're giving yourself for not exercising is you are self-conscious. Look, you have to start at some point here. You have to start working out. Is it going to be uncomfortable? Absolutely. You just need to get over that hurdle. You have to get used to getting uncomfortable. Everyone started somewhere at the gym. Everyone was intimidated at some point in their life. I remember when I first joined a gym, I was shitting bricks. I was afraid to even do bicep curls. But you're self-conscious and that's why you're not working out. That's the excuse you're giving yourself. And again, ask yourself the question, how important is this to you? If you really don't want to work on your confidence and your health, then absolutely then don't do anything. But if you are someone who is tired of how you look, how you feel, then you're gonna have to get over this, guys. You're gonna have to just go into the trenches. But you're self-conscious of yourself and you're worried that other people are going to be judging you at the gym. I'm going to tell you something that's a little bit of a secret. No one gives a shit. No one truly cares at the gym. If you literally go on a treadmill in the corner and just observe the gym and observe the people, no one's staring at you. No one's staring at you, so don't worry about how you may look to others. There are so many people in the gym that have a variety of shapes and sizes and personalities. You don't have time to worry about if other people are judging you. All right, the sixth excuse you're giving yourself here for not exercising is you have physical limitations. Now this one could be, this is a bit more sensitive, right? And what I mean is you might have some limitations, maybe you can't move as well, and that's kind of making you not want to work out. But I am going to say this, You still have to get over it. It's gonna be uncomfortable and it might seem unfair, but you still have to do it. You have to do this for yourself. Now, if you are concerned about some physical limitations, please go see a doctor or a physician about that. But if it's like a physical limitation such as you have a bad back or your shoulders or your knees, you can do so much still. You can go for a walk, you can go swimming, you can go very light with weights, but always consult a doctor first if you're not entirely sure. But it's the physical limitations that might be the reason why that you're not working out and you're giving yourself excuse. You're just gonna have to get over it. Okay, the seventh and last excuse here that you're giving yourself for not working out is the lack of knowledge. And I said this on my previous video about not eating healthy, but your lack of knowledge is the reason why that you're not exercising. Okay, we're in 2023 as I'm making this video, right? There are so many resources out there to gain just a little bit of knowledge to work out. And if you are concerned about having no knowledge, just go to the gym and ask someone. People are not assholes, right? They really aren't. Just ask for advice and they'll show you. Ask a personal trainer or do personal training to get kind of like a foundation set. But you're gonna have to gain some knowledge here. You can go on YouTube, you can ask me, you can go on Instagram. Now, I get it, there's a lot of influencers out there and there's nothing wrong with that. However, just try and gain some basic knowledge to go ahead and work out. Also, the more you work out, you're gonna learn new things too as well, and you're gonna find more resources. But don't think just because you don't have much knowledge on how to gain muscle or how to lose weight, that's an excuse to not work out. You're just gonna have to work out. Just start doing it and then you learn as you go. Sometimes a lot of people like to have everything ready to go and prepared before they do something, right? Like a project. With exercise, that should not be the case. You just need to start doing it. I want you to develop the habit. I want you to develop the habit and make this a lifestyle habit of exercising. I just know the benefits that come along with it. And when I work with people, just the confidence, how much they change from just exercising only. So stop giving yourself excuses here and just get into the trenches. So guys, that was 7 excuses for not working out and not exercising. Let me know down below, what is the top excuse you're giving yourself for not exercising? Is it because you have no time? You don't have enough knowledge, you feel like? Or maybe you're self-conscious about yourself? What is it? Let me know. I would love to know about this one. Please drop a comment. But remember, we all give ourselves excuses. We all do. You have to remember why you're doing this in the first place. You have to remember, why do I actually want to work out? Why do I actually want to go ahead and exercise? What's going to benefit in the long term about that? You should always think about that, think ahead. But unfortunately, we give ourselves excuses and then that becomes a routine, right? You give yourself excuses and then you just don't end up doing it in the first place and then you become miserable. Stop with the excuses, seriously. Stop doing all the external things. It's you. You're the excuse that you are not working out and you're not bettering yourself. You can do it, but you have to remember it's going to take time and you gotta develop patience when doing this. I know that's a hard concept for a lot of people, but if you truly want it, guys, you just have to do it. So that's my video today for top excuses for not exercising. And guys, you know the drill. Just, hey, please subscribe to Fitness Psychology. Hit the like button. Please share this. And you know the drill. I'll see you guys on the next video.